Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome to the preview of Elche against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey second leg of the round of 16 stage. And what a tie we have here, because it's firmly in the balance. Both sides will go into this match really believing that they can win it and get through to the next round. Not really though, is it? You know, Elche are 5-0 down. They're 19th in La Liga. They're only off the bottom of the league on goal difference. There's something going on with their players and wages and different things. Really, at that club at the moment, things are not going well. And the last thing they need, really, is to play us at the moment. They don't really want another hammering. They did really well on the weekend. They beat Athletic at the San Mamés. They won 2-1. They don't really want us to hammer them. They're not too bothered about winning. The manager of Elche has just come out a few minutes ago, actually, and he said basically what I just did. He basically said, we've got no chance, the tie is over. Of course, we all know that's true. But it's going to be really interesting to see what Luis Enrique does, because of course there's been so much speculation and a lot of criticism going his way because of the rotation in the squad. Now, in a game like this, I wouldn't at all mind him rotating the key players and resting our best players for more important matches. It's just that, when he did it against Real Sociedad, I think we all felt as though Sociedad away is not really the right game to be rotating players, but certainly in a game like this, we're 5-0 up, we're cruising, we don't really need to risk anyone. There's really no need to play our best players, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does in regards to the front three. He's almost confirmed today that Neymar will miss the game. He said that he's still suffering from that really hard kick that Jimenez gave him, that of course drew blood from his ankle. Xavi as well will miss this game. Both of them will probably be back for the weekend. So it's going to be really interesting to see what he does. I mean, Suarez, to be honest, Suarez could do with playing a little bit of the game. Maybe just have him on the bench, bring him on with Elche, getting a bit tired. Because, a few goals could really do him the world of good, as long as he can keep getting those goals, bringing up his goal tally. Lionel Messi, whether he'll want to play or not, I don't really know. Of course, he wants to keep scoring goals, keep getting the confidence going, but it'll be interesting to see if Luis Enrique has the bottle, really, to put him on the bench or even drop him completely from the squad. But that could, arouse more rumours and unwanted speculation. So it's going to be more interesting to see the team selection as opposed to the actual game, probably. But in terms of that, though, we're going to see some really bright young players. Luis Enrique said in his press conference today that he could only pick 4 Barcelona B players to play in this match, because that's the Copa del Rey rules. Apparently, you can only play 4 players from the younger team. So, looking at the training session today, some of the faces that we saw there were Halilovic, we saw Adama, we saw Sergi Samper, and I would certainly love to see all 3 of those play some part. And if they could play from the start, that would be brilliant, especially Alan Halilovic. Now, we've not seen any of him in the first team this year. We saw him a little bit in pre-season, but since then, he's been with Barcelona B. He's been really impressing in a very, very poor season so far for them. And the same goes for Adama. Really exciting players, a lot of talent, really want to nurture them and bring them up into the first team in years to come. And this is a great opportunity to have some game time in the first team and, know what it feels like to play in the very top competitions. And the Copa del Rey, has been a bit, there's a lot of fans who say, why are we in it? Why do we bother trying to win it? Well, I don't think we should be writing it off that much. If the Copa del Rey is there to go and win, then I think we should go for it. At the end of the day, it is still considered a major trophy in Spain. You've got the League, you've got the Cup, you've got the Champions League. It might not be as prestigious as the Champions League, it might not be prestigious as La Liga, but at the end of the day, it is still a major trophy. When Real Madrid won it last season, they didn't mind too much, they enjoyed the success, and if there's a trophy there to be won, it's a competitive match. Let's go there and win it, let's go there with a positive attitude, and it's something to put in our trophy cabinet, because the thing is, in the next round, we play either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. Now, if we can beat whoever we draw in the next round, it could well be ours, because in the other half of the draw yesterday, Valencia got knocked out of the Copa, and all that's left really over there is Villarreal, Sevilla, Malaga. Of course, they're all threats, but at the end of the day, if we can beat Atletico or Real in the quarter-final, we face a really good chance of going on to claim that silverware. And it would be good to get a trophy. Last season we got branded with the whole thing of going through a trophyless season. We want to avoid that, certainly this season. And we should go for it. And I'm really excited to see the young players tomorrow. And there'll be starts as well for hopefully Ter Stegen in goal. Always good to see him getting some minutes. I think Luis Enrique will probably go with Douglas. He's hardly played at all in the last few weeks, and he's sort of got to give him some game time. So probably the best game to do it in. Adriano will start, I'd have thought. Like to see Marc Bartra, always like to see that man. Sergi Samper we spoke about, probably Sergi Roberto. Really like to see Rafinha as well. I've not really seen much of him in the last few weeks. Another really bright talent that I want to see more of. Pedro could play, get his confidence going. Interesting to see whether Munir Munir plays, because of course last few weeks he's been really off the boil. Really, it seems to be affecting him now, playing at this physical level all the time. I just think maybe at the moment he just needs to step out of the limelight and maybe head back to Barca B just to get his confidence back and get some game time. But Luis Enrique seems to have faith in him, so let's see what he can do tomorrow, because I do think he'll play at some point. So it's going to be interesting to see all these players. We're already through. Let's enjoy the game, see what our younger generation can do, and let's have a look what the future look like. So leave your thoughts below. Who would you like to see start in the game, and who are you most excited about seeing tomorrow? And I'll see you very soon, of course, with more videos following the game tomorrow. Enjoy the match, and Visca Barca.
Barca! Barca!